How come there is not a patented product produced by a multi-billion-dollar biopharmaceutical company approved by the FDA that owns that technology? So what I would like to address with regards to the FDA collagen production, or the claim of boosting collagen production, is that unless you're dealing with a topical product that over time, meaning 20, 30 years, has proven to have the ability to do that, unless there's scientific proof, you're stretching. You're really, really stretching. There is science. You are really stretching to bridge the gap between dermaplaning and collagen production. Is the assault on the stratum, or is the assault on the epidermis, going to signal to the dermis to increase production? If I compare dermaplaning to needling, where you use a specific depth of needle to basically harm the skin, there is clinical proof, and that proof comes from laser, that collagen production can be increased. There is scientific proof that through the use of chemical acids, collagen production is boosted. Dermaplaning, it's a stretch. If someone said you have to decide yes or no whether you believe dermaplaning boosts collagen production, I'm going to say yes. But there are so many other treatments that I would do before I do this one, if boosting collagen production was what is the end game, the end goal. As it relates to microdermabrasion, dermaplaning, and needling, needling is going to be your number one option for boosting collagen production. I will go over needling later. We're concentrating on these ads, on these 3 ads here. Again, I don't mind this one so much as I do the other one. I don't think the word eliminate should have been used. They used the word eliminate because they didn't want to use the word shave. The use of dead skin cells, I'll be honest with you and tell you that that's offensive to me. I'll be honest. It is. It's offensive. There's nothing dead about the skin. Stratum corneum is not dead. It is very much alive. And the sole purpose of the epidermis is to create the stratum corneum. And the word dead does not even belong in any description, any education, anywhere near the profession of aesthetics on any level. It's offensive. And it should be to you as well. If you're using the word dead, or if you say dead, I would like to ask you this. If the stratum corneum is dead, then what is transepidermal water loss? How is a dead object protecting you from the sun? What is creating the exfoliation, the enzymatic process that needs a specific amount of water to induce the dissolving of desmosomes within the stratum corneum to have exfoliation? Where is dead in any of that? They're not dead. There's nothing dead about the skin. Let's go ahead and go to the third picture, and I'll go ahead and show you that now. Welcome back, and put it on the board for you. Okay. Derm planes. Can you tell me what a derm planes is? Well, that's first. Second, here's dead skin cells again. And then it goes on to say that can clog pores. So let's go ahead and double underline clog pores. No more dry, dull winter. Skin for you, Foxy. No more dry, dull winter. Skin for you, Foxy. Okay, cool little marketing line there. I have no fault with that. Foxy, yes, awesome. Okay, all right. So derm planes. How do I even, how do I address that? That is a clear representation of massive mismarketing. Is that a new word? I've never heard of that word before. Derm planes. And even if I never have and it's new and I'm behind the times, what does it mean? Okay, so then we're back on dead skin cells and more. So that's being reiterated, and I get it, and I don't need to touch on that again. But here's a huge one. Did you see it? I'm sorry, I don't even know how to, okay. Let's look at the skin, okay? Let's just dissect this a little bit and get an education on the skin and not rip apart someone's marketing efforts that are clearly bullshit. Sorry. Okay. Here's the skin. And let's call this a pore, okay? There are all kinds of glands associated with this and all kinds of crazy stuff going on, whatever. Okay. When you have the SC, okay? The skin cells are going into the pore. When you look at the stratum corneum with an electron scanning microscope and you're able to see, and I'll do another video and I'll show you pictures of this. What you see are not perfectly laid down corneocytes. You see a lot of fragments. You see a lot of corneocytes that are almost sloughing off. You know, they're like this. Or maybe you have some like that where there's actually like a gap in there, you know, and it's just, you know, all over the place. So what happens is when they're talking about a clogged pore, you're talking about the skin cells in here that slough off, and through, you know, through the oil and other, through the sweating process, those skin cells, you know, you've got it coming out and up. And again, this isn't to scale, and this isn't doing our skin or the scientific illustration justice at all. But dermaplaning can't do that. It's an absolute lie. But you as a professional may not dissect it like I do. And you may not understand the way that the skin functions in the way that I do, or the way that I do puts me above here, and that's not where I want to be. But I literally, I do not know how to address that. I just don't. It's just not true. And dermaplaning can't do that. I guess if you look at it like you're removing, you're putting the blade, I guess if you're putting the blade here, the pore is still going all the way down. And even if you are and you eradicate all of that, the pore is still there and the skin cells are still in there. But the skin isn't dead. So therefore, I don't know, I give up. I give up. I give up.
If you want to know what passion looks like, please rewind and watch my reactions again. I was going to edit them out, but decided to leave them in and comment on them so that you could see what I go through daily. I love the skincare industry, but the frustrations come from those who are trying to profit from misinformation. Stretch the truth. There is no issue or problem with that, but keep it real. Keep it within the realm of possible.
I give up. There is absolutely no reason to explain this advertisement. I will try to edit and shorten this video to not waste your time watching me rip this apart and be completely confused by it, when you as an esthetician watching this video may say the same exact things, and I'm sorry, it's inaccurate, it's wrong. I don't know what a dermaplanes is. I don't know what dead skin cells are, and I don't know how dermaplanes can remove the dead skin cells, which aren't dead, that can clog the pores, because no matter what the dermaplane does, you're still going to have the skin cells that are in the pore that may or may not exfoliate properly. Thus, inevitably, even after this procedure or during the regenerating cycle of your stratum corneum, after the dermaplanes eradicate it, you can still end up with clogged pores. Through many different ways, you know what I mean? It's just not, clogged pores is just not limited to skin cells that don't exfoliate. So I want to congratulate, the esthetician or the office or the establishment that's doing the advertisement on their last statement here, which is no more dry, dull winter skin for you, Foxy. That is honest. That is good. That is a nice statement as it relates to what they hope to provide for their clients who undergo this treatment. I would like to add that if you spend any time in cold weather and you see the flaking of your skin and the dryness of it, that is the cold weather sucking the moisture out of your skin. And the flaking and all that other tight and cracking is transepidermal water loss, and the skin's reaction to that cold environment, depending on your genetic makeup, at its very finest. In a nutshell, before I close this video, I do not understand how dermaplaning the skin could help improve the quality of your skin during the wintertime. Sorry. Thank you for watching, and I hope that the ins and outs of this, you saw something, you heard something and saw something valuable. If there's anything that you'd like to comment on, please do. I welcome it. Even if it's, like, I'm serious, like even if it's, Marty, I don't like you right now, or something totally negative. I mean, at least come back with a hard line on something, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.